Hello YouTube. My friend Cindy over at the My Lazy Day Garden channel, she's tagged me on this 10 questions about the pandemic thing. First up, let me get this straight with everyone. I thought I'd give you a look around the greenhouse while I'm doing it, but let me get this straight with everyone. I have a bit of doubt about this pandemic, I must be honest. As of 2 days ago, there was 300,000 people apparently who have died from this, which is a tragedy, I'm not going to lie. However, out of a population of 7.8 billion, it's something like 0.003%, so not even 0.5% of the population. So is that worse than any flu? I don't know. Anyway, get off of that, just show you around quickly while I'm talking. So Cindy asked me these questions, she tagged me in with these questions, and so I'll do my best to answer it. Firstly, how many toilet papers do I have? Okay, how many rolls of toilet paper? We have currently 12 rolls of toilet paper. What it is, through the NHS, they notify the British government on people who are at high risk, and both me and my wife have health issues, and they've put us on this high risk register thing, which basically means that the supermarket have put us on their delivery list. So we get a delivery every Monday. We pay for it, but we order what we want, pay for it online, and every Monday they deliver us with our groceries. So we're not really short of anything. So yeah, we've got that many toilet rolls, and that will change obviously, because we're using them, but then we can order more. It's really not a big one, not a big deal at all. Okay, what's been my biggest change since the lockdown? Can't go out. Basically they've told us we can't go out for 12 weeks, so that's my biggest change. What am I most grateful of? Life. Simple as. I mean, you know, I've just voiced my opinion on the pandemic. That doesn't mean I want to go out and catch it if it, you know, it's serious. People are actually dying of it, and I don't want to be one of them. So yeah, most thing I'm most grateful of is my life. The fourth one, what have I gone without? Freedom, I suppose. I mean, I'm free to do what I want in my own home, in my garden. I'm very lucky I've got this garden to do what I want in. That said, I can't go out. So things I used to take for granted, like just going to the shops. I mean, I don't even like shopping. But it's become now an issue. I can't go shopping. So yeah. What am I missing the most? That's got to be the easiest one of the lot. That's my grandchildren. I have 4 lovely grandchildren, and obviously the other son who doesn't live with us, and his wife. And I'm missing them. We're doing the Skype thing and the video call and all that, but it's not the same as actually being with them, talking to them, interacting with them on a weekly basis. We used to see their grandchildren at least twice a week. We've not seen them since this thing started, not in the flesh anyway. When was the last time I went to a campsite? My God. My youngest son, who lives with us, is 26, and I reckon he'd have been about 12. So it's got to be 14 years ago since we went camping. Next one is, what is my favourite quarantine food? Well, it's kind of immaterial. I'm not eating any different. As I said to you, because we can get everything we need, we're living the same. So it's just whatever my favourite food was before. I suppose I'm a big pasta eater. I can't help it. I like pasta and I like rice. I like pasta in a tomato sauce. I make my own tomato sauce with peppers, chilies, courgettes, that's zucchini to you guys across the pond, aubergine, eggplant that is, onion, whatever I've got I chuck in, mushrooms, and that's my favourite food anytime, quarantine or not. So yeah, how am I exercising? My son's bought me it's like a basically like a low step, and I do step ups on that 3 times a day. We've also got this like exercise bike, and I use that on occasion. And of course I get out here in the garden and do a bit. I cut the grass yesterday, bit of weeding, bit of planting up when it needs it. What has been or will be my pandemic panic purchase? Cool, you wouldn't want to say that drunk. Before it started, I bought 2 100-litre bags of compost. You can see one of them just over there. J. Arthur Bowers multi-purpose compost. I bought 2 bags of that. I did have an inkling that we were going to be locked down. We hadn't been locked down at that point, and I said to my wife, I'm going to need compost, so we'll get it today. And so we did. And that is my only panic buy, because and it wasn't really a panic buy, it was just practicality, because I needed it. Not yet, I will need it. Well, I've started using it now, but at the time I never needed it. But I knew it was going to be a problem. The next one is, what 5 channels will I challenge or pass the challenge onto, tag? I'm not going to tag anyone. This has been around for so long. If you've not done this and you want to, do it and say I tagged you. If you want to, because obviously people are living their lives, people have got stuff going on, and so yeah, if you want to do it, and if not, it's cool. Alright, that's it. Just show you quickly in here, I've got some nasturtiums that are now in flower. I think that's particularly pretty, that flower. It's yellow with an orange centre. I don't know if they're all going to be that colour. I've got more of them down here about to break out. I've also, look at this, check this out. This here, in this pot, I don't even know if I'll show you it properly. That is the nectarine pip I grew from the pip, from a store-bought nectarine. Here's my persimmon, and in here, that's a Cox's apple pip that I planted from a fruit I ate. And here's another one. This one took a little bit longer to take, but it's there now. Also, here's a little tip for you. Things you want to get started. Get these little yogurt pots with the clear lids. And, well, it is clear. You can't see it now, but it is clear. Plant your seed in there with a bit of soil, water it, put the lid on until it germinates, and then when it comes through, that particular one's a watermelon, as is that. In this one I've got a courgette that started the same way. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll just show you very quick. It's a bit awkward getting in and out of here. But this is my hydroponic celery. It's growing in a 5-litre container. It's got Hydrogrow formula in it, and I grew it from a celery from a supermarket we ate. Left the base of the celery on the kept the base, put it in water, let it root, and then transferred it into one of these net cups. And check out the roots on that now. That's doing really well. And yeah, so put that back carefully without damaging it. So it's just an old water bottle, 5-litre water bottle. I've covered it in something that a parcel came in actually, just to stop the light getting in, so that because apparently algae is a problem with these hydroponic things, because the algae will eat up all the nutrients in the food, and then your plant literally starves. So we don't want that. So yeah, so that's it. That's me for this week. Happy gardening, have a good week, all the best, and goodbye.